Honored to the high school principal. At this time, can I have all three teams come out to the center field here? Let's give a round of applause. The Saranac Lake Hall of Fame Committee is proud to announce the induction of the 1975, 76, and 77 Saranac Lake football teams into the Hall of Fame. Coached by John Raymond, these three teams were the pinnacle of the rebuilding process that began in the early 70s and are the tip of the spear for our future championship teams to wear the red and white. They ushered in the modern era of dominant, hard-nosed football that our program is still known for today. Their resume speaks for itself and has stood the test of time. 1975 NAC Championship, first time since 1933. 1976 NAC Championship, 1977 NAC Championship. The three teams had an overall record of 21, 1, and 2. And in those 24 games, the defense recorded 13 shutouts. 1975 began a 26-game unbeaten streak, which at the time was a New York State record. In 1975, the NAC League MVP was John Muldowney. The 76 NAC League MVP was Pete Mello. In 1977, NAC League MVP was Todd Colbert. These three teams have 7 individual Hall of Fame members. All of these accomplishments were done before the era of school athletic classifications in the NISPA playoff system. These teams compile statistics that simply will not be seen again and laid the foundation for what our current teams still aspire to. What a better place to recognize these teams than on a field that is now co-named with their coach, someone who impacted every one of the student athletes and created a brotherhood that stands today in Saranac Lake football. We are forever grateful of Coach John Raymond. Now please join me in recognizing, let's give Mr. Raymond an applause. Now please join me in recognizing the team members that have traveled from all over the country to be honored today. Again, congratulations to the 75, 76, and 77 Saranac Lake football teams. To speak a few words from the 1975 team, we have Pat Campion.
Good afternoon. It's great to be back here on this sunny afternoon. Let me first off start by saying thank you to Athletic Director Forrest Morgan, also to Coach Eric Bennett, and to John Muldowney for putting this together. Thank you, John. A couple comments talking about, there's an article in here talking about football, the heart and soul of the community. Retiring as a Army colonel, my job was to train soldiers to go into combat. A lot of my background was molded by playing with Johnny Raymond here at Saranac Lake High School. Thank you. Thank you as parents. Thank you as Booster Club. Thank you as interested community members being here. Thank you especially to the team members. They're all volunteers. They're here building themselves physically, mentally, relationally. And let me just encourage you once again to continue to support your team and appreciate the value it brings to the community here in Saranac Lake, and for those of us who don't live here, to the country at large. So again, let me say thank you to everybody. Have a good day.
We don't have to.
Thank you, Pat. To say a few words of the 1976 team, PC Norman.
Good afternoon, everybody. I won't echo exactly what Pat said and repeat it, but I do want to thank everyone involved in our selection for this Hall of Fame and for putting today's program together. It's truly an honor and a joy for me to be back here, and I really appreciate it. I think it's important to note that we're not here today to recognize individual accomplishments. We're recognizing the accomplishments of 3 special teams. I believe football is the ultimate team sport. To be successful, every play depends on 12 individuals doing their respective jobs together. Every member of the team plays a role in the overall success. Everyone needs to be ready to step up when needed, go through the same preseason grind, the same practices, and all kinds of weather, and the same meetings. Everyone makes sacrifices to be part of the team. Teammates hold each other accountable, while at the same time having each other's backs. These shared experiences create a special bond that can lift the team to new heights. And this bond remains intact long after our playing days are over. It's exciting to get back together with my old teammates. It's been over 40 years in many cases, but it feels like yesterday. It's great to reminisce, and the stories aren't just about the wins and losses that we were just talking about. They're about the shared misery of a Monday practice after a loss, doing up and downs forever. Or about unexpected humorous moments in the middle of a huddle, like when a teammate borrowed a line from the movie Longest Yard to point out that my nose was now on my cheek. Or about playing in Tupper Lake on a quagmire in a torrential rainstorm with wood chips floating in the puddles. The only game we ever played where drowning was a legitimate concern. They're all about the shared experiences that only those who are part of the team can fully appreciate. And embedded in many of those stories are traits such as commitment, perseverance, and integrity, which can be applied throughout life. Saranac Lake has a rich history of great teams led by talented, motivational coaches. John Raymond, the coach of the 3 teams being inducted today, had a profound impact on the players he coached, and he set the standard for the great coaches who have followed him. This year's team is the next in line to be part of this great tradition. I hope they recognize and embrace the power that teamwork provides. I'm excited to see them out here today, working together, making memories that they will be talking about in 40 years. Thank you again for honoring the 3 teams. We are proud to have been part of the Saranac Lake football tradition, and we are confident that the strong tradition will continue for years to come. Thanks, everybody.
Now to say a few words from the 1977 team, Mark Farmer.
We're no time short, so I'll be quick. One thing, you never want to follow a guy speaking one to Cornell. Next to the John Raymond will be happy today for these teams. They set the standard for sure, but the one thing you need to know about Coach Raymond, he was good with the star players, but he was great with the everyday average guy. He could get that kid who didn't know what he was doing, and in a couple of weeks, play great football. All of us were telling stories beforehand. We all thought we had one more play in us, and then on the way over, we're aching and groaning, and we don't have one more play in us. So the guys out here today, they're lucky to be able to do this. The other thing Saranac Lake has is the greatest football fans in the North Country. Everywhere we went, as players and later on when we coached, our fans were there. So our hats are off to the fans of Saranac Lake football, and we wish continued success for this year's teams going forward. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations one last time. Good luck, Redstorm.
Well, that's what happens when you got 4 kids. 3 of them have gone through the high school already. Oh, yeah.